Lady from Alabama is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield as much time as I may consume to close.
The gentlewoman is recognized.
First, we need to make clear that this bill does not expand law to go after teenagers for sexting. Under present law, technically, such changes may be possible. However, we know of no instance where the Department of Justice has pursued such cases. When these bills were initially passed, the press falsely claimed that they would make it possible for DOJ to go after teen sexting. This is completely reckless journalism. Apparently, these journalists did not participate in any sort of fact-checking, which would have merely consisted of opening a U.S. criminal code book. They also continually cite to state cases as examples of federal prosecutors acting aggressively, which is similarly extremely misleading. If our friends across the aisle would like to draw our attention to any cases where the federal government prosecuted consensual teen sexting, we'd be happy to look at them. Last year, we offered to work on a provision to provide an affirmative defense in this chapter of the code, despite no evidence that one is necessary, but we were not taken up on our offer. None of these bills, Mr. Speaker, create new mandatory minimum sentences. Instead, they modify the existing statutory framework to ensure the existing enhancements are applied equitably and to close certain loopholes. Some of the conduct covered is modestly expanded, but that is done commensurate with the crime. These recidivism enhancements are for these predatory crimes, especially where the defendant has previously sexually abused a child, which is the case for the enhancement in 18 U.S.C. 3559 subsection E. Society's laws need to address the problems of the day and protect the public, especially our children. Sex crimes against children are ubiquitous. Their number, as we have heard in our child protection hearing last month, is growing. Additionally, the offenses are becoming more depraved and the victims are getting younger. There is no sign of slowing down. Present law does not appear to be keeping up with the numbers. The gravity and growing prevalence of these crimes merit an appropriate societal response to have a proper deterrent effect. The enhancements provide this deterrent effect. In addition, these child sex crimes are vastly underreported. In these sexual exploitation crimes, the victims are often very young and very impressionable. They are often scarred for life as a result of horrific abuse. The punishment must fit the crime, especially where it involves our children. Again, my appeal to my colleagues is to consider this bill not just as a member of Congress, but again as a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, uncle, and friend. I urge my colleagues to adopt this bill.